So I'm going to show you how you can find some curriculum content and turn it into an interactive worksheet to send home to students. So I have this PDF that I found in Think Central, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out until I can see the whole thing, and I'm going to hit a button called Print Screen. So I just hit that Print Screen button. Now what I'm going to do is go into Google Slides and create a new slides presentation. First thing I'm going to do is go up here and go down to page setup. So file, page setup. I'm going to bring this down to custom. So I don't want any of these standards. Custom. I'm going to set it to 8.5 by 11 inches. 8.5 by 11 inches, which is the size of a normal piece of paper. And apply. And then my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to slide and then edit master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that PDF as the background of a slide so kids can't mess with it and then kids can answer those questions. So I don't want it right here for master. I want to be right here for layouts. This is my title slide layout. So I'm going to edit this layout so it includes the PDF. I'm going to delete the text, get those boxes out of there. And then I'm going to hit Control V and paste what I copied earlier using the print screen button. Very small and it has all this garbage on the side. So I'm going to double click and I'm going to drag my black lines in to the white area, but not over any of the text. All right. Now, obviously, that's too small, so I'm going to drag it to my top left corner, take the bottom right box and stretch it out so it fills the whole page. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is hit X. Now, it already became my sheet, or the background, I should say, right here. But if it didn't for some reason, if you go to layout, go to title slide. So if I switch my layout, it disappears. But that title slide layout is the one that we edited. What's nice is I can't click and drag that. So the kids can't mess up the background. They're just looking at it as like a worksheet. Now this worksheet has two parts. I'm going to zoom in to show the first one. There's a word bank. So what I can do is I can put a text box right here for students to answer. So I'm going to click on text box. Then I'm going to go over here to shapes. Click there and just go to rectangle. And put a little rectangular text box right there. And I'm just going to copy and right click paste and move it right down there. That's nice because students, when they get this, they'll be able to double click right there and then type their answer in. All right. So for this one, I'm just going to do Control V, paste my text box, and drag it right there. Now here it can get a little tricky because I want the students to write on the slide here. I want them to circle either A or B. So what I'm going to do is zoom out a little bit. And in slides, there is a tool to write on the slide. It's called the scribble tool. The first thing I'm going to do is actually do another screen capture. Now, if you do not need the kids to write, you don't have to worry about this. And I'm going to show the kids the exact menu that they can find the scribble tool. And then I'm going to say use scribble tool. All right, and the last thing I need to do is edit my title. All right. So now I'm going to do Control N, open up a new window, go to my apps, Google Classroom. This is my test classroom. Go up to classwork. I'm going to want to share this with the students, not in the stream, but in classwork. Classwork, create new assignment. Again, I'm going to title it. I want to go to add from Google Drive. And because I just did this, it's going to be in my recent folder. Click it. And now this part's really important. I want to drag this menu to make a copy for each student. Then I also want to give it a due date. We'll say Friday. So now each student is going to get a copy of this Google Slides worksheet where they can edit the text, they can circle items, and then they can send it back to me by Friday, and it's worth 100 points. Another thing that is important is if you go up here, you can actually pick multiple Google Classrooms to send it to if you want to. All right, when you're ready, you click Assign. I'm going to take off of these. Click Assign, or you can even click that arrow and schedule to post next week, in 2 weeks, whenever you need it. All right, thank you very much. We enjoyed this.